Okay, so I'm going to break down how to make pumpkin pies that I have. It's a really good volume food. And this is for two full pies, and each serving is a quarter of the pie. So, what you're going to need is pumpkin puree, nothing added to it, and you're going to need between 14 and 15 ounces per pie. Egg whites, I just use these because it's a lot easier. No particular reason other than it's easier than cracking all of the eggs. You need 6 ounces of this. Any type of milk. This will be almond breeze, the cashew almond blend with the vanilla flavor. I use 12 ounces of this, and that's what the nutrients that I leave with this video are going to be for. So that's almond milk, 25 calories per serving. Then any of your favorite protein powders, usually they're going to yield between 23 and 25 grams of protein. I like the Optimum Nutrition Vanilla, and this works really well with other flavors. For Optimum Nutrition, I haven't used other brands. Then cinnamon to taste, ginger, nutmeg to taste, and then I use stevia. It doesn't seem to mess with the flavor or the texture, consistency. I like the way it tastes, and I don't have to use a ton. It's another non-caloric sweetener. A couple of 9-inch pie pans, mixing bowl, a whisk, and a spatula. Alright. Also forgot to mention you need some type of non-stick cooking spray. Hit the pans with real quick. And you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then I like to add my liquids first. 6 ounces of egg white. And 12 ounces of almond cashew milk. Throw that in with the 15 ounces of pumpkin. Add cinnamon. I like a little bit more. Usually I'm the only one that eats it. And this is the Cal brand stevia. Could use just about any. Some of them are sweeter than others, but 3 is usually good. Just taste your batter before, see if it's any good, especially if you're using pasteurized egg whites. Nutmeg, big side here. Ginger. Then 2 scoops of whey here. And it actually blends pretty easily. Put that back over there. My scale out of the way. And it'll be a little bit of a watery consistency initially, but you're going to bake this for 50 to 55 minutes depending. At 350, it usually comes out pretty solid. Good solid pie type consistency. Obviously there's not going to be a crust, and that's what's going to save you. But a little bit of a low fat or non-fat whipped cream, and it's actually really good. And you get away with eating it. It's about 135 calories for a quarter of the pie. So this is the texture that you're left with there. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but take this, got your spatula here, pour that in one of the pre-greased pie pans. Alright. Now, just repeat all that one more time. So now the oven's preheated to 350. And I'm gonna throw both of these in there. Usually 50 minutes is long enough, but it can depend. Sometimes you have a heavy hand with one of the liquids and it takes a little longer, and your preference on pie consistency. It's been about 52 minutes and these things are done. They rise up, but don't worry too much about that because they'll come back down when they cool. Get a cooling rack somewhere here like this. Then you're just going to cut them into quarters. Obviously you're not going to cut them when they're hot. Cut a lot easier when they cool off. And they can take a while to cool off, so I usually come around and I will move where they're sitting or whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you when I cut them. And then how I store them is you can get these at Walmart, where I've gotten these, but these are for sandwiches. But they'll hold a quarter of that pie perfectly. So I'll put one piece of pie in 4 of these and then I'll have that to go. And calorie-wise, for the ingredients that I use, you're looking at 18 grams of protein, 11 carbohydrates, and 2 grams of fat per quarter of the pie. So then if you add whipped topping or like Greek yogurt I was talking about with some sweetener in there, anything like that, or half of the pie would yield. I mean, most people can fit in half of the pie if that's what your diet would include for like a lunch or like a breakfast. I've done it for that too. But you're looking at 36 grams of protein, 22 carbs, and 4 grams of fat. Now Lillian's home. She's going to help me with the remaining. But these pies have cooled off, so the easiest thing to do, and it's not going to be perfect, but cut them into quarter slices here. Quarter of the pie. And like I said, they're not going to be perfect, but no matter what, nothing's going to be 100% accurate, but this will get you pretty close. Usually if you cook them enough, they'll stay together. And if they don't, you just scrape them here like that and add your other quarter. See, these are, I could have cooked them a little bit longer, but they still work real well. Another thing I was going to say is you can add like PB2, the powdered peanut butter, to them for like a peanut butter flavor. Usually I'll add 4 servings of that, and that's going to add offhand like 5 carbs, 5 grams of protein, and I think a gram and a half of fat, something like that. You want to put the lids on, Lily? Push down. I think that one's already on. Okay. These store in the fridge all week long too. Here, push down.
You gotta talk to the camera.
You gotta talk to the camera? The camera can't see me because Daddy's too tall. Here's this one.
You're on fire, you can't choose what's more.
What?
You can eat food so you can get strong and big to do this show.
To do a show?
And it's wonderful. Daddy is my best friend.
Thank you, Lillian. And this is the pie Lillian stuck her fingers in. But it's okay, because it's just her not eating it.
Like bacon a lot, and they like sausage, and they like mommy a lot, and they like daddy.
There you go. Do you like the pumpkin pie, Lily?
Yeah.
Okay, you gonna say bye?
Bye.
You're waiting. Oh, wait. Bye.